Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more F1 2021 My Team Season 1. We're on the last day of the season, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So we will see what will happen on the last day. Will we be able to stay in the mid-table for the Drivers and Constructors Championship? We'll see, but here we go into Abu Dhabi. Want to make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel right now. That red button down below is your friend. Press that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as the next F1 2021 video goes up. We will be continuing with season 2 after this, so please be sure to stick around. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for stopping by, and let's move on to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We have sponsorship stuff to manage. I think I just want to renew the sponsorship and we should be good. So this is how it looks right now. We're in P8 with 126 points. Pierre Gasly requires a win today to really easily secure P8 from us, so I think we still have P8 in the bag. Now the question is, will we overtake Ricardo and take P7? Maybe, I don't know, it depends on how the race goes. We're in P6 in the constructor standings with 137 points, 12 points behind AlphaTauri, so if we do have a good day we might be able to catch AlphaTauri and take P5, but that would be a little overkill. I'm hoping to protect P6 from Alpine. That's the minimum I want from today's race. So we need to take a look at our R&D progress here. I don't think we got anything new since last time, so let's browse through this and see if we can trigger anything else with only 1,100 resource points. We have some durability stuff we can hit, so let's do MGUK reliability testing. We'll get that standard and that'll come before the next season, I believe. And we don't have any more money, so we'll stop the R&D there. We do have some things coming through now, so hopefully we'll get those before heading on into Abu Dhabi. We have a personnel department event.
We need your input on how to address an issue concerning our driver.
Overworked driver. Aiken is looking overworked and we don't feel like they're getting enough free time around their daily routine. How should we respond? Do we give them a break or do we let them continue in their current phase? I mean, we lose a bit of racecraft and then gain a bit of awareness. He's about to have a vacation anyway, so we'll decline.
To pass on their thanks for helping out.
I mean, we could use with some racecraft on Aiken, so we'll see how that plays out. So a series of developments came through and also some failed. As you see, the heat dispersing wheel rims failed, so let's re-trigger that. I believe it's free. Oh no, it's 575 credit or resource points. Magnetic compound did come through, so that is good to see. At least we got something in the bank, and that's it. So we have to really wait to re-trigger that, maybe before we head into Abu Dhabi. But first we have another personnel department event.
Has requested your input on this one.
Driver training. We have an opportunity coming up to book some time with ex-driver Lucas Weber on a consultancy basis. It'd be useful for our team and drivers to get some insight from someone with prior experience in F1. Should we go ahead? I mean, Lucas Weber is getting some serious screen time here, I think, or rather not screen time, some, shout outs from the game, because Lucas Weber was also big in Breaking Point, remember? He was Casper Ackerman's friend. Let's see. Book the ex-driver as a consultant would mean we lose cash or racecraft. I mean, sure. Thanks. We'll get them.
I appreciate you taking the time to help out.
We can take all the help from legends wherever in the world they may be. So a couple more days have passed and it looks like some more developments have failed. DRS maximum slot gap has failed, so that's another resource point eating element. ECU also failed, so let's see if that's free. Nah, it's also 510. What do we value more? Tire wear. I mean, either way, all of these are coming after the Grand Prix, so yeah, looks like it doesn't matter then. We'll just start with DRS gap, invest in that. So we have another upgrade coming through, which is the gearbox reliability testing durability upgrade, so that is good to see. And we also have a department event, so the marketing event.
One for you. We're happy regardless of what you choose.
Tour offer. Famous action movie star and closet F1 fan Clay Donovan is going to be local for the next few weeks, shooting pickups for an upcoming project. His agent's been in touch asking quite politely for a Hollywood type, I might add, whether we'd permit him to take a tour of the factory. This could be quite a coup for us in terms of publicity. What do you reckon? Do we lose cash and team acclaim, or do we decline? I mean, we'll accept.
Well, thank you.
We have enough cash for it, so Alright, that's it. Nothing else to consider, nothing else to look at. We're heading on into Abu Dhabi, the final race of the season. Let us proceed to race weekend. Hopefully we can get a good result. Let's see how the season ends.
Okay, I need your attention. The tech regulations are changing. There's a risk some of our hard work will be undone, so we need to mitigate it. As soon as you can, I want you to look at the developments we have and tell us what areas you want to invest in protecting.
Yikes. Okay, so regulation changes have been announced. Let's take a look. Weekend, etc., etc. Things look good, but we need to take a look at our R&D screen, I think. There might be parts under threat. I don't see any parts under threat. Oh my god. A lot of upgrades have arrived. Yo. Oh, okay. These are under threat then. Oh my god. We've taken a huge hit. I mean, magnetic compound seems to be free. So let's adapt part. This one is 31, so let's adapt part. That's not too expensive. We do have a lot of these that are expensive. Okay, so the powertrain got hit. What do we want to protect? Energy recovery? Now we need to protect the engine power, to be honest. 300. I think we can do crankshaft. Let's adapt that part and then one of these two. No, it's only this one available to us, so let's adapt that. Maybe we can adapt these after, you know, practice sessions, but yeah, we'll see. Welcome to qualifying at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Now, practice session wasn't all that great. We struggled a lot in practice. I don't know what is going on with the circuit and what is going on with our car. We're just losing grip here and there, and we can't seem to set a competitive lap time. I mean, I say we can't. That means because we couldn't get any of the practice programs done. We did get the development boosts done, but we couldn't get any purples for 2 of the practice programs. So one of the practice programs that we succeeded was tire management. I think we did very well there, and we got our purple sectors. And then in the race strategy and the ERS management, we couldn't get a time at all that was competitive enough to get us purple. So I don't know what's going on. FP1 was all about getting to know the track and getting that purple for the tire management program, and then we crashed out of FP1, leading us to FP2, where we had some rain in the early stages, went out on intermediates. Time wasn't all that great either, so I just, you know, bunned the lap, and then we went out later in FP2 when the track was dry, and we still struggled on the dry compound of tire, but we still got the development boost done, as I mentioned. And then that was it. But we were like, what, P13 or 14? I think Aiken and I were almost level on pace. And then FP3, we went out one last time on soft compound tires, but we set a 135 something, but then it didn't register. If you guys see at the end, when the result page shows up for FP3, our time did not register. We get a no time. Not sure why that happened, but yeah, I mean, it's a shame overall. I think I'm in the back half of the grid, so I think I'm going to be knocked out in Q1, but we will see, because that is coming up now. Development boost came through. Jag Aiken gave us, what, 2 of the development boosts, I think, but it doesn't matter. No feedback, and I think no resource points either. I don't know. I haven't seen the numbers precisely, but yeah, it is what it is. We're moving on to qualifying at the final Grand Prix of Season 1. So let's take a look and see what we require in order to get through to the next round of qualifying. So it seems like we need somewhere around 134.2 in order to get through, maybe 133.9 to get through safely. So we shall see how we perform now. Let's go to track. Let's see. 0.3 improvement. Do we make it through to the next round? I don't know. Alright, so fastest was Valtteri Bottas with a 131.2. Okay, we're nowhere near that. Oh, just about missed out. Mick Schumacher was a 133.9. We were 134 flat, almost. So we were P17, Aiken and P18. Russell, Mazepin, Latifi, and Tsunoda get knocked down. Tsunoda not setting a time. So I think there is a glitch that one driver does not set a time. So we will proceed to race day. Let's see what we can do from P17.
So here we are, ready to go racing for one final time this year. Another season of victories, controversies and rivalries lies in our wake. And just one challenge remains here in the United Arab Emirates on a circuit that made its spectacular debut back in 2009. Welcome to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the Yas Marina circuit, just over 3.4 miles long with 21 corners and 2 very long back straights. There are 2 DRS zones going into the heavy braking zones of both turn 8 and turn 11 and offer plenty of potential for overtaking. The circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners as well, in particular 15, 16 and 17, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are 3 main things to worry about there, Crofty: positioning, awareness and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Daniel Ricciardo slotting in alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Verstappen, they've taken a grid penalty, Carlos Sainz and Norris, Ocon, Raikkonen, Giovinazzi and Fernando Alonso. Leclerc, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Mick Schumacher, Lance Stroll, the captain, Latifi, Aitken, they've taken a grid penalty, Nikita Mazepin and Pierre Gasly, Tsunoda, Russell, Vettel and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Let's aim for a strong finish to the season.
Indeed, we will try for a strong end to the season, so let's go racing for one last time. Let us see what we can do. Medium, soft seems to be the best strategy for us. We will edit it slightly to see if we can improve on it further. No, it doesn't seem like it. So yes, we will accept this as our strategy. We'll drop fuel load to like 51 kilograms. That'll be fine. Car setup's good, etc. We're bumped up to P14. We were originally P17 in qualifying. And Valtteri Bottas taking a massive penalty. Maybe he switched out his whole gearbox or something. He's back on the grid. Let's go racing one last time, as I mentioned. So here we go. Lights out, and away we go in Abu Dhabi. Semi-poor start from us. We're P15. Oh my god, Latifi broke. We're losing some positions. I think we can do a dive bomb here. Vehicle condition.
Mind that front wing. Need replacing if it takes too much damage. Tire condition is still looking good. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
How do we want to play this? I mean, right now I think we're okay. Wing feels okay, but we'll have to see a couple more laps time.
Got that confirmed.
Lost the position to Stroll, but that's fine. My steering is slightly adversely effective, but I think the car is still manageable. Yep, never mind. Steering is absolutely gone. We gotta box this lap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Do you think we can extend a soft compound tire until lap, I don't know. Pit stop strategy?
Right, we have 2 stops left in this strategy. We have 2 stops planned. Your pit window opens in 8 laps time.
In 8 laps time. So until lap 10? Sure. We can do softs and then go on to mediums and then softs. I think we can do it. I went too deep in there. Latifi overtakes me.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
Oh boy. We took another exceeding track limits warning. Alright, into the pits. Give me new softs, please. DRS enabled. We're back of the grid now. We'll see how well we do. We'll see. There might be a safety car as well, so we'll be prepared for that.
Release, release.
Ooh, Vettel's up.
They are out of the race.
Sebastian Vettel's out. Gasly's in the pits. Seems like our normal DNF. We've overtaken Gasly. He's behind us on mediums. Pit stop information.
Only 1 stop to go. 1 stop left in this strategy. You have 4 laps till your pit window opens.
Oh my god. Who was that? Vehicle condition.
No issues with tyre wear.
Alright, thank god.
Taking care of
My man went for a dive bomb, man. Ooh, defending against everyone. Jesus Christ. Gasly with their 30-second time penalty, by the way. What happened? I really don't know how to be fast on this circuit. We gotta figure something out quick. George Russell going for an insane dive bomb there. But to no avail. Alright, we gotta keep pushing. Aitken is pulling away by like a second a lap or something like that. I don't know where I'm losing time. I'm trying my best. I think it's these corners. There goes George Russell. Alright.
There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris.
Oh, he has DRS too.
We managed to clear it up in time.
Damn it.
No plans for a safety
But I'm still equal terms, maybe a little faster despite him having DRS. That was deep. Hold on. There we go. I am absolutely trash on this circuit, man. I'm struggling so much with grip, with, you know, perfecting the speedy corners, perfecting the speed at every corner. Here we go. Perfect timing. Front rights are overheating a bit. We are doing quite well. Perhaps a little oversteery. We're gonna try and push the downforce down to 10. Let's see.
Exit now.
2.5. Gasly's just ahead. He still needs to pit.
After these times.
Okay, Alonso has pit again. I think he's pit at least like 5 times in this Grand Prix. Aitken was in the pits. He's ahead. 8 seconds now. Mazepin is up ahead by less than a second, I think. No, just over a second. We'll try and catch Mazepin. He's on old sauce, I believe. That's why he's so slow. Oh, we got DRS on Mazepin. We might overtake him here. We have a superior car than him, so... I am catching Mr. Egghead. Can I get the move done here? Yes, I can. Sliding right on the inside of Mazepin.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Even Jeff thinks it's a great move. Thank you, mate. We got Aiken and Gasly up ahead. Alright, that's a fabulous move. Let's keep pushing now. Let's try and get close to Aiken. Oh my god, how many pit stops has Alonso had? We're catching up with him now. He's a backmarker. He's so far back in P22. What is going on with Alonso? He's glitched, isn't he? Oh my god, what's going on, mate? P17 for us right now. We overtook Gasly in the pit lane too. That's bull, man. What track limits? Why 3 seconds, mate? Oh, we might overtake Ocon here. And we do. We're getting stronger and stronger as the Grand Prix progresses. We already have a 7-second gap to Russell. Oh dear, Gasly's catching up to me. He's right behind me. He's caught up all of a sudden. Is that Latifi up ahead? Surely not. That car is not 8 seconds ahead, so it must be something else.
8.3 seconds. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh boy, Gasly when it came out of nowhere. Just minor lag there. Vehicle condition?
Confirmed.
Vehicle condition.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I swear Gasly hit my side pod, but no damage incurred. Ay, Gasly. Vehicle condition?
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage. No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
What's Gasly doing? The idiot! Gasly's an idiot. He's pitting. I'm just gonna continue and see off the Grand Prix. Oh, I can't turn either. Alright, here we go. Final lap. 43%. Where? I'm losing seconds to the car behind. Max Verstappen's just finished the race. So we were almost under threat of being lapped. But here we are, still doing the final lap of the Grand Prix. It's good that I'm not getting lapped, despite being very slow on this circuit. I mean, hey, I'm in P15. I was expecting like P22. So it's good. It's good. It's good that I'm staying competitive with everyone else. Didn't overtake on Mazepin, of course. That's also a plus. Alright, here we go. Final couple turns. Yeah, the main struggle of this Grand Prix is getting those chicanes right. Those mini chicanes, those tight turns. Very difficult of getting time. I lose time a lot in those corners, so I gotta practice that aspect of this track. We'll take a 6-second time penalty. I always go wide there too. Oh my god, I can't turn because of wing damage from Gasly. But here we go. Almost there. Just don't spin Ala. Yes. Well, season 1's over and we secure P15 at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
And so the celebrations begin, and well earned they are indeed. It may have looked simple at times, but as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level, at the very top, is anything but simple. There's no counting them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion. Victory today then, but bittersweet emotions I'm sure, as the championship slips through their fingers. Even so, what a fantastic final race of the season this was. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
Well, looks like Red Bull and Max Verstappen has secured the drivers and constructors standings, I believe. I don't know, we'll have to check in a moment. But yeah, I started enjoying the track towards the end, but sadly it was only 28 laps. But P15 is good enough for me. So here are the results of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, essentially. Max Verstappen in P1 with Lewis Hamilton and Sergio Perez rounding out the podium. Ricardo, Bottas, Norris, Sainz, Leclerc, Raikkonen, Tsunoda round out the points positions with Giovinazzi, Schumacher, Aitken, Latifi, myself, Russell, Mazepin, Gasly, Stroll, Ocon, and Alonso rounding out the rest of the grid. DNFs for Ocon, Alonso, and Vettel. Didn't see the DNF show up for Ocon and Alonso, which is very strange. Anyway, yeah, that is how it stands. Let's take a look at the race director. How many pit stops did your boy Alonso have? 9 pit stops, and started 10th on the grid, I believe. 9 pit stops for Alonso, and Ocon had 2. Let's take a look at the standings here. Yes, Red Bull and Max Verstappen secured the driver standing. We set P8 after all, ahead of Gasly, but behind Ricardo. We couldn't get any points today, but still good to see ourselves in P8. Jack Aitken is P18 with 8 points to his name, and Schwartzman in 21st with only 3 points, and that was only for half a season. So Jack Aitken was a worthy investment for the rest of the season. Construction standings wise, we're P6, just ahead of Alpine, 137 points to our name, and Alpine has 128. So that is good finish. Mid-table is what we were expecting anyway, looking at the performance chart. So that is an overall good result. All right, welcome back to HQ after the Grand Prix. Now we need to focus our attention to the developments here. These are going to be reverted or changed due to regulation changes. So let's see how we can most effectively use our funds to make sure these are adapted. Spark plug, sure, or ignition system, sure, we'll do that. We have 600. Maybe we can do this one, stators, and then pistons, and that should be good. We can always do cylinder head later, I think. Yeah, so we'll keep it like that for now, because I think it's only powertrain that's affected. I believe so. Yeah, everything else is fine. So we'll do that right now. We are now dropping behind AlphaTauri Alpine, so we're down to the bottom half of the table again. Driver market, we will sign. I will not show you guys who it will be. You'll find out when season 2 drops. That's the surprise I like to leave on this channel. So you'll see if Jack Aitken stays or if we sign someone else. We do have 9.9 million in the bank, so you don't know who will sign. A season comes to an end here. It's been a great Grand Prix, a great race. Started from P14 after some grid penalties here and there, and we did very well to secure a decent finishing position. I think finishing P15 in a track that we struggled a lot on is a good result in my books. I kind of struggled early on, couldn't get the turns right, but then as I did more laps around the circuit, I started to get used to the circuit and really finding my braking points and driving ability, so to say, on Abu Dhabi. I really enjoyed the circuit towards the end. Sadly, the enjoyment didn't come early enough. I mean, if we had it since lap 1, I think we could have gotten some points today, but sadly it was still a warming up phase early on in the race. A couple crashes here and there, AI doing some insane and mad dive bombs and really damaging our car here and there. I just don't know what the AI is up to. AI's been, look at that, Russell cutting corners and stuff like that, but it is what it is. I'll, you know, take it on the chin. I'll, you know, see how I can fight the AI better. But it's overall a stunning race. I really enjoyed it. Season comes to an end. Season 1's over now. So I think I'm going to take a short break. Some other videos will come up in subsequent days. And then we will start Season 2 like we always do. There'll be a new driver, new livery, new car, new team to, you know, show. So it'll be quite interesting. So please be sure not to miss that when it comes up soon. So yeah, that was it for Abu Dhabi. Thank you guys so much for the support on Season 1. Season 2 is going to come soon, so please be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when the next video goes live. I hope you're doing well, and until the next video, until Season 2 of F1 2021 My Team, please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next video, mine.